Okay, so I wanted to read what the guidebook has to say about the cards that came out, because when I looked at it, I liked it. So share stuff like that, right? Keep going. Perhaps being discouraged is part of the roller coaster of creativity. During those times when you feel rejected, remember that over the years, millions of artists like you have felt the same way. The ones whose work remains an inspiration are those who listened to the inner voice and ignored any criticism or rejection. Even if that criticism or rejection is coming from an inner voice, right? Perhaps it's time for you to watch a movie or read a book or an article about artists who've kept going in the face of criticism, to remind yourself that you're not alone, which I did today. You receive this card as encouragement to continue upon your path. Keep practicing your art, polishing your craft, and expressing your creativity. Well, starts there, ends with creative expression, so pretty consistent message. Media. Here we go. Media. The message here, I'll hold it up while I read so you can see the image. Your messages need to be broadcast far and wide, which is why you received this card. It's time to explore new multimedia outlets for your work, and also to let people know about your projects via media publicity. If you have already been receiving guidance to increase your multimedia exposure, then let this card be additional motivation to do so. Your prayers for greater exposure, higher income, did I say that out loud? And the ability to reach a wider audience are answered. That's the important part, the message. It all begins with you taking the first step in terms of reaching out to those who can help you and being proactive in creating and accepting opportunities. Do research, hire a publicist, or contact media outlets. Any action you take in this direction will propel your work into the public arena. I mean, that sounds great. Also super scary. I'm a private person, believe it or not. So, but you know, that's, we all, as part of growth, new things, creative expression. So taking it to more people, getting help, receiving help that's offered. Creative expression. When I was a kid, so this does remind me, when I was about the age of the two that you see here on this card in the artwork, I would rally up all the neighborhood kids, and you know, I'd spend hours rifling through all of the, you know, our garage, the heaps of stuff that had been put in there for storage and forgotten about, to find props, write storylines, and we, you know, invite all of the parents and the families and the people in the neighborhood, set up stage in a driveway and set up folding chairs, and it was either free or you could donate $1 to come watch all the kids in a play that we produced ourselves. It was really fun. It's a really fond memory, back with the really old camcorders. Oh, I want to find that those videos. Okay. Also, the kids' version of Saturday Night Live that we would do after church. That was fun. Okay, the creative expression card. This card calls for you to fully express your feelings and artistic energies. Sometimes this means creating something just for the sake of creating. It doesn't need to be for sale. So yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I want to do the creative side, and I come from the business world, left it on purpose to do something more authentic. And when I'm building my website and have all of these technical aspects, you know, developing brand content stuff, and the technical stuff drains my intuition, and then I'm not really good at providing the product at the quality or services or the message at the quality that feels right. If it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. So that's been something I've been experiencing. This is especially relevant if you've been feeling creatively blocked lately. Yep, I just opened this, so you know I haven't read this before, right? Which is a sign of overthinking the marketplace viability of a project or of being self-conscious about possible future criticism. Fair enough. It all lines up, doesn't it? To overcome these blocks, take the time to express yourself in a medium that you will probably never show to anyone else. Maybe this is that. Go crazy with creativity in ways that may seem over the top. Doing so will unblock your creative spirit so that you can appropriately channel it without fear into future projects. See what I mean? But, yeah, that's pretty great advice. Thanks, universe and Doreen Virtue and Hay House and everyone that put in their time, spirit, and energy into creating these messages and the artwork that goes along. The inspiration is very real, so thanks. And as always, I love you more than you know. Bye for now. Trying to knock things over.